Have you been surprised a little bit, especially about influencer marketing in the US when you've been, because I know there was a big influencer marketing push during Tales of the Cocktail because you were a big part of the influencers there, like Lucas and that sort of thing. Have you been surprised when you sort of, not that it gets demonized, but like influencer marketing has sort of this weird sort of thing about the beverage industry? Have you been surprised when you go to the US and just how heavily a lot of brands are putting money into influence marketing?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. So before I got on to like socials, and like you said, there was only maybe like a handful of people who were making drinks content, right? You had like Elliot from Apartment Bartender, you had Natalie at Beautiful Booze, you had like a decent amount of people, but like still people that were like, you're in the online space and the online space only.
Mm,
And now you see it kind of shifting, and it's like, oh, a lot of these like online space people are now kind of shifting into like the bar world that we've loved and known for
mhm,
like ages. Like that's what I said earlier, I kind of feel like I'm caught in the middle of like, yes, I have this online persona, but I'm also like still kind of involved in the bar world, so I kind of go
mm,
back and I can play both sides. But now seeing like a lot of people spending their budgets on influence marketing, it's like, well, yeah, it's not a bad thing. Like I love working in bars, but like our brand ambassadors and those people, like at the end of the day, they've got to sell cases. And the people that are like helping sell their product are actually like these influencer type people. So like because they've got, 200,000, 400,000, 600,000 people that are like watching their videos. And if you have like Lucas, you saying like, oh, I love Cascanas tequila, people are like, I saw that Lucas liked Cascanas tequila, so I'm going to go out and buy
mhm,
Cascanas tequila. You know what I mean? Not so much like, oh, my favorite bartender down the street made me a margarita with Cascanas tequila, so I want to buy Cascanas
mm,
tequila. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, of course, there's going to be this shift of like brands wanting to kind of bring that side in and vice versa. It's great. Like Natalie does those bar crawls where she'll like go to New York and she's like, these are my favorite bars in New York. And it's great because it marries those two worlds together to get like our everyday people, our audience. I would say like 80% of the people that follow me have never worked a day in their life behind a bar.
mm.
They don't know about lists. They don't know about all these things. They just like they will Google search like best bars in Victoria, right? And whatever comes up on that list, if you're not like one of the first sponsored, Google searches on, paid for sponsorships on Google, then they might not be coming to your bar. So I think it's a great kind of crossover, and it's necessary to a certain extent.